So, hi everyone. I've been wanting to make a recording. We are getting closer to the federal interpreter exam for court interpreter examination. There's a lot of people that I have talked to who are like, well, I haven't started studying. I did register. What can I do with as few weeks as we have left? I'm going to be taking my exam in August on the 16th. There's other people that are going to be taking it, uh, from the 4th to the 18th of August. And some people think that it's not worth the investment to get these mock exams, to practice with these mock exams. But I understand where they're coming from. And if you're going to use the mock exams to really polish them and to really get them down, yes, you do not have time to go through 10 mock exams. But here's the deal. If you're using the mock exams to practice your strategies, your test taking strategies, what are you going to do when a word trips you up? What are you going to do when you know that you know the word, and it comes to you and it comes right at you and you're like, I need it, and you just kind of freeze on that and you try to think about that word, and meanwhile you let a whole sentence go and that word might not even be a unit. The issue is that even though we know that what we need to do, we need to practice. We need to practice navigating that. We need to practice with vocabulary that we have not seen before. This is not to see, am I going to pass the test or am I not going to pass the test? That time is over. We only have a month left to get prepared for this exam. So we're not going to be able to really polish these exams or polish all 10 exams that we have available. But what you can do is you can use them to practice these strategies of letting go of that terminology, doing something with that terminology, figuring out, what am I going to do? Am I going to give a cognate for that word that doesn't come to me? Am I going to leave it in the original language? Just figure out your strategy and then practice that strategy with these mock exams, because these mock exams are new. And so it's vocabulary that's going to be coming to you that you haven't seen. And it's a good way for you to train yourself to be okay with the test. We just had a family vacation. Um, my husband and I went to the beach, but we went with all our children and their significant others and our grandkids and my mom. And it was wonderful. And as I was floating there in the pool, in the swimming pool, I realized that I need to be completely relaxed to be able to float, clear, from my head clear to my toes. And I was teaching this to my grandson, who is an excellent swimmer. He's just amazing. He's been swimming forever, but just being able to relax was not his thing, and he was able to attain that. And I'm like, this is what I need to do in the exam. My goal is to practice a mock exam every day. We have 10 mock exams, not for the purpose of training with vocabulary. We are experienced interpreters. We have the vocabulary down. So what my plan is to practice a mock exam every day to be able to navigate those things that get me nervous, to be able to navigate the anxiety, to be able to feel comfortable as if I'm floating on the water. If I can practice using the simulator, then it's not going to be a surprise for me on the day of the test. I'm not going to get stressed out. What if I click here? What's going to happen? Does that mean that I'm going to get kicked out of this section? Or does it mean that this is just for this segment? And so when we have it down, we can put all those things that don't matter into autopilot. And basically, our default, we're going to know how to react so we can use our cognitive skills and we don't have this cognitive load of unnecessary things also bearing on us during the exam day. So I hope this helps some of you. Don't lose faith. Many of you know that you're good interpreters, that you're prepared to interpret in court, but the exam is a different deal. There's a lot of other obstacles that we have to have on automatic so that we can really shine and show our true skills. So good luck to everyone. If you think that this would benefit you, this simulator is brand new, never been offered before for any other federal interpreter examination. If you have the time that you can invest at least an hour a day from now till the exam and the money to invest for these 10 mock exams, I don't think they're unreasonable. Check out test.certifiedspanishinterpreters.com. Best of luck to you. Take care. We'll see you.